What's going on today, everybody? We're back in the fish room, and on today's video we are going to be cleaning up Rod's tank a little bit, making it look a little nicer, aquascaping if you will, but we're not really changing up too much. We're just going to try and clean it up, and I'm going to show you guys some of the best house plants to use to filter your water. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Alright, so Rod's tank's going to be getting a little bit of an upgrade / downgrade, depending on how you want to look at it, but I used to have those goldfish in here that were extremely dirty, so I threw this internal canister filter in here. Rod doesn't produce that much waste, really, so we're going to go ahead and take that out. We're going to throw a sponge filter in, and that'll help with some of this protein scum at the top of the water. Can you see that protein scum? Maybe I can show you. See that protein scum? It's just a whole bunch of extra nutrients that are in the water because that canister filter needs cleaned so much. Because there's actually a filter floss type filter in there. So it really polishes the water, but it really, once it gets clogged, it really slows down the rate of flow. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get that pulled out, and then we'll start working on the scape. Alright, sponge filters in, as you can see, looking mint, running real good. And as you guys can see, it's already stirring up that protein sitting at the top, and that'll all filter out just fine. That'll be nice, good circulation going on there, and I'm sure Rod will love it. But yeah, so let's kind of take out some of the plants that's in here. We got some guppy grass that's doing really well. That's all over this philodendron that we will most definitely talk about. This leaf is kind of dead, so I'm just going to dismantle this leaf. Guppy grass has become marinated. Oh, this guy's kind of dead too. Those are kind of damaged. But yeah, this is a philodendron type plant. Both of those other leaves were about to fall off, so I just ripped them off. So then we can focus on growing this guy here. But yeah, philodendrons do really good in tanks. Pothos, which we have, do really good in tanks. And peace lilies do really good in tanks. So if you buy those at a store, you need to wash off the dirt very well. You don't want to be putting dirt in here. That's just going to add nitrates. So you don't want that. Clean everything very well so all the roots are nice and exposed, as you can see here. These roots were actually trying to bury into the substrate, which I've never seen before. But yeah, that's how we're going to pretty much scape this tank, other than the guppy grass and some moss that's in here. And maybe some floating plants. But yeah, now that we got that filter in, we will we'll set this plant off to the side so we can kind of get a clean slate in here. A lot of guppy grass in here, marinated. A lot of hair algae in here that we don't want in the future scape, so just trying to get rid of that. Grab this guppy grass. Some of the extras we can just throw in a different tank. Throw some guppy grass up in here with the baby guppies. Maybe the platinum redtail will stop eating them. I doubt it. But hey, it's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. This guppy grass I like to keep, but I don't really want this hair algae all over. So I think, yeah, because I don't want to spread this hair algae. It's just going to become one with this whole ball here, because this whole ball is coming out. We might just pitch it. We'll see if we can revive it, but might just be getting pitched. This giant just mop this giant mop we're going to try and salvage. I don't know how much we'll be able to salvage, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. Honestly, salvage quite a bit of it. Now, still a lot of hair algae on here. All right, I got it for the most part. We're just going to rock it and see what happens. I don't know what'll happen, but I think we're just going to rock it. Set that down, and then we'll kind of just, that's some hair algae there. We have our floating plants. That doesn't really matter. That can kind of float there. What is this? That's some of the roots from the philodendron. We're just kind of escape with what we got in here. Like I said, we don't want to mix stuff up too much in here because Rod's been doing great in here. Try and smooth some stuff out here. Alright, it's getting a little dirty on us, but hopefully it'll clear up here shortly. But yeah, I don't have anything I can really add to it. I do have some more wood coming here in the next couple days. But let's add some bricks to this guy. I think I can make this look decent. Considering there's nothing hanging out over here. Just kind of give it some character, you know. Then the center, I'm going to try and have those roots just all over. So we got a rock wood, and I'm just going to try and have those roots from those pothos and peace lilies and whatnot right in the middle. I think that'll look so good. This moss, all this Java moss, we're going to drape on these rocks. Shove them down in the crack of the rock. So then it'll end up just absolutely engulfing the entire rock. It's going to look so good. Kind of cover up this little corner here. Beautiful. All right, we got our philodendron back in here. This guy is hopefully, we can get him to kind of stand up because the other petals actually ended up getting damaged because they were leaning up against the tank. You don't exactly want them leaning up against the tank. You'd rather have them... Yeah, that's more... Try and get it shoved behind this filter. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Filter just covered in all those roots, and those roots will just soak up everything. Now we will throw our guppy grass back in here. Probably just toss them over here, and hopefully that guppy grass will kind of stick on this wood. As long as Rod doesn't go psycho. Now, as long as Rod doesn't go psycho, hopefully that stays there and just explodes. Now I'll show you guys how to clean that peace lily roots that you get from the store. I have a peace lily here that I've kind of just been saving. I'm going to show you how to clean the roots up, how to throw it in the tank. Yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so I got my peace lily here, thrown in a pot. It's been in this pot for, I don't know, a long time. So yeah, we're going to dig out some of the starters that we got in here. Going to dig them out. They're dug out, right? Okay. We're going to shake all this dirt off the best we can. We don't want any dirt. Look at that. We got little teeny tiny babies. Okay. All these are going in there. So, key. To clean this dirt off the best you can. Get rid of any nasty roots, anything that's going to taint the water. You want to get all that nice and clean. So realistically, I knock off all the water. As much water. I knock off as much dirt as I physically can. And then I'll actually rinse it in water. And I mean shake them, rinse them as best you can in water. Just to get every last bit of dirt that you don't need off. So we have it mostly clear of dirt, yeah? So now I'm going to fill my bucket up. Throw that off to the side. I'm going to fill my bucket up with some water. And then with the bucket of water, I'm just going to shake the roots in there and get them nice and clean. You could use like an old toothbrush, realistically, to clean up all of it. But I've seen that just shaking them in water cleans them up pretty darn well. You might have to change the water a couple times, but it does work pretty well. So yeah, that's what it looks like after shaking them in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other ones. Alright, this is what it looks like all clean. This is what it looks like. I got the 2 babies, and I got 3, and I was able to make 3 out of those. So we got 2 babies and 3. The 3 are probably going here. The 2 babies I'll probably throw in a different tank. So we have multiple uses. It's a little too deep. Let's put another brick on top. And then we can actually use that brick to lay some of these plants on there. It'll also give us a little more height here. Now we're talking, baby. Let's turn this to go the other way. There we go. And now, should be able to set this right in the back corner here. Should hold them right in place for us. Look at this. Let me show you guys how I got it laid back in there. Look at them. They just sit perfectly right in that back corner. Pushed up against the rock and right in the back corner, and those will thrive there. Now I have pothos inside. I have some I'm trying to start right there. Now, as long as you have this growth, like right where it comes out right here, right where the new plant will come out, if you have that out of the water, you should have no issues. The only thing that should be in the water is the roots. You can have a little bit of it in the water, but if you have too much, it's just going to die off. So, these 2 baby ones, I think we're going to put them in this galaxy tank here. Look at these galaxy rasboras in here. They're all hiding. Look at those beauties. Beautiful color. Galaxy rasboras in with our crabs. Well, yeah, we'll throw the 2 babies up in there because we actually have some dirt that we could put them in just for shiz and giggles. But yeah, Rod's tank is looking pretty good so far. Once those plants take off, it'll be so nice. So yeah, with Rod's tank, I want more of an open. You see how I have this whole swim room open? I want this all open so he has plenty of room to swim. Like, he's not a very small fish. He's in a 40-gallon breeder, and he's not like super small. He's probably 8 to 9 inches right now, and they get double that, like 18 inches and round. So we want plenty of swim room for him. Once he gets that big, he'll probably end up in the 125 by himself. Either that or we'll get a 75 to put him by himself. Come on out, buddy. But yeah, this is kind of his scape. It's going to clear up beautifully. He's going to love it. And yeah, it looks like our boy is a little hungry here. Huh, buddy? You hungry? So yeah, we'll get him some snails. See if I can get his attention. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Got some snails for you. Hey, buddy. I think I scared him trying to aquascape all this. Here, buddy. You see it? Uh-oh. Here, buddy. Here he comes. Yeah, Rod, I know you won't. I know you won't not eat. We know how you are. You're an absolute savage. This man's just be eating. This guy loves his food. He loves the snails, that's for sure. Let's give him a couple more snails since he's out and about. I'll give him a little treat. Since I just messed up his whole tank for him. I messed up his vibes. It's my bad, Rod. I didn't mean to mess up your vibes. Come here, buddy. There you go. Here. There you go, buddy. That's the tank build, the house plant tank build for Rod. Plenty of room for you, huh, buddy? But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, turn on those bell notifications, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.